Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are back with more Unreal World today, continuing our Caveman series. And as you can see, we are here inside the cave with Week, our main character. And if you need to get caught up with the series, I do have a link to the full playlist down in the description. Plus, all my other Unreal World content is down there too. So check that out, guys. But right now we are sitting on a fresh kill. It's hard to see because I don't have a fire lit, but I've got a cellar here inside the cave, and I've just dropped off a harsh elk skin and 209 elk cuts. So we just got a nice big kill. It's winter out though, so we don't have to worry too much about it going bad immediately. Plus, it's still in it is in my little cellar right now. So what I want to do is hop back out to the world map. Yes, we're going to leave the dogs here. They're very hungry, and I want to let them eat. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, on my way here from that latest kill, I noticed that there was another moose just outside our shelter here, our cave, I should say. So we're about to start off today with a hunt, boys and girls. I hope you're excited for this one. So let's get make sure we're well rested. Yeah, I think I've got my food and water on me. I could stand to drop that, because in the winter, of course, when we're skiing and stuff, every little extra bit of endurance we can squeeze out of our character will help our hunt. Not to mention, we're pretty limited on clear open space. In other words, we're surrounded by trees on all sides here. But you know me, I'm not going to give up on this elk if there's any chance we can bag it. So let's see if we can get a double kill today, guys. The moment he spotted us, he pooped himself, and he's now dancing around on his droppings. But that's how it is. Life in the wild, it's a crude and ugly place. It's also beautiful and majestic, but it's both of those things. Anyway, so let's see here. We'll take a quick look at our big bull elk. He's beautiful. He's gorgeous. He looks tasty. We are just north of a tree line. I could tell by the trees right here and some of this elevation change, so we're in a good position. We want to chase him basically that way north. I don't even think I'm going to try shooting him. I do have some arrows, but I mean, our skill is so poor, and I would need to unequip my inferior ski stick and whatnot. Let's just see if we can get him without that. Oh, and I forgot to drop my food and water, so we've got that going too. He's escaping now. Beautiful. That's what we want. We want him to just run away. Look, he completely changed directions, that jerk. Started heading for the tree line. Okay. Now we take a look at him again. He's slightly fatigued. That's no surprise. We need to get him to breathless, of course. You know what, let's go ahead and take a shot at him, and I'll tell you why. Because he's not that spooked by me. After that little first encounter, he's just walking away. We want him to be running. We want him to sprint. Oh, okay, good. So I missed him, but it did startle him, and that's good. That's what we want. So let's go ahead and re-equip our ski stick so I don't lose a pace here. And we're skiing. We're actually moving pretty fast. We're at 7 miles per hour. Pretty sure that wouldn't even be possible unless we were skiing. Like, in other words, in the summer, if we were in the summer right now just running on open grass, I think the best we can reach is like 4 miles an hour. I might have to test that, or somebody let me know down below. But in other words, look at this. We're keeping up with him. He is fatigued, but normally an animal like that, would be able to blow us away and just get right off the map. And just like it did eventually, but we were keeping up there. Oh, look, it's very fatigued already. Oh, we got this thing. We got it. Oh, yeah. It's losing steps. It's breathless. There it is. Sorry, I go through that real quick, guys, but there it is. It says breathless. All right, so I'm not going to drop my ski stick yet. Let's just keep going after him. Occasionally, when they get breathless, they'll still have like one final run in them, but this guy's pretty much done for. See my arrow up there to the north? We'll have to go grab that. All right, wait till he get into melee. He's not one to let it go, is he? All right, let's go ahead and wield our knife. Of course, we unequip our ski stick, so I'm walking now, but that's okay. Hopefully not for too long. All right, I go for the legs, blunt to the legs to preserve the skin. We don't want to stab or poke the animal because that will hurt the hide. Although most likely the hide's going to be of harsh quality anyway, because my character sucks, but that's just how it goes when you start off. Literally, too, and in case you're unaware, when you start this game, your character's only 16 years old. So you're literally a 16-year-old running around out in the wilderness surviving and stuff. And it's pretty rare to have somebody live past 18, I'll tell you that, at least for me. But anyway, okay, so we're going to go blunt to the head. Same reasoning there. We don't want to damage the skin. Ah, good. It's unconscious, so we're going to finish it off. Okay, boom, we have done it. And I'm going to zoom back out real quick. Let's go grab that arrow while it's still close by. So that was fortunate. This has got to be the same one that I shot, right? It might have been from a previous hunt, but it doesn't matter. We got our arrow back, so very good. Now all we have to do is rest, skin this guy up, and drag it on home. Luckily, we're not very far from the cave, because this one will probably take multiple trips. Oh man, I told you guys in the initial first video of the series that a cave can be nice and cozy. Once you got a fire going, you got your cooking pot next to you, a whole bunch of firewood. We got some furs on the floor, so if we need to go to sleep, we're doing good here. But let's take a look at what I've got in my cellar. Oh, it combined all the meats into one big stack, 469 total cuts. And I did have to make multiple trips for both kills. Unfortunately, both the skins did turn out to be harsh, but I think we can still probably end up trading them away. I mean, at the worst, I'll just have to make some clothing with them and hope that comes out to be good quality and we trade that away. But we're going to be pretty wealthy after this summer's over, or after this winter's over, and I can't wait for that summertime because we're going to hit the coast. That is the goal. In fact, I think we're going to stop hunting now. I don't want to keep, the more kills we get at this location, the longer I got to spend here sorting out the meat and going through the skins. So we need to just finish this one off and get back out there exploring the coast. You know what I was thinking too? I don't want to go on and on about this, but this location right here, even if we don't necessarily make it our permanent base, it is such a perfect cave right on the coast here. We need to at least go set up like some firewood here, maybe even build a stove at this location so we could do some meat preparing and try it out, because look at this. It's literally on the ocean, just what we wanted. So can't take a cave for granted when you get a nice one. Anyway, enough chatting. Let's go ahead and test out the smoking here inside this cave. Now I know, let me stand right here and do this. Okay. I know that we could actually dry outside right now because it's warm or because it's cold enough and stuff, but all right, we got to pull the items to us. Let's pick it up. We'll just do 50 at a time and go to the smoking menu. 50. Oh, wait, I hit the wrong thing. I hit S. Thinking it was smoke. No, E is smoke. There we go. Nope, it says a heated room. The setting required now does not meet the requirements. Maybe we do need to construct the door. That's probably what it is. I'd be willing to bet, but either way, not a big deal. I'm also curious to see if we can actually just dry meat right out here. Nope, we're going to need actual little shelter or something built. Not a big deal, though. I mean, shelters are super easy to make, so curious. But I know that I've tested it before, and with a door on the cave, we can definitely smoke inside, unless it's been changed. But we're going to try that, too. I just don't want to get into building a door right now. I got a lot of meat to prepare. Oh, my God. Week is so slow at making these shelters. God, it just took him like 5 hours, and he didn't even complete it. He just got tired. He's tuckered out, man, let me tell you. He's still lively though, so we just gotta rest, maybe have a cool drink of water, munch on some dried meat. Oh man, I tell you, you do put some points in building. These shelters can go up in like very quickly, but no worries. I'm just making fun of my main character here, but we do love Week. Let's take a look at him here. We don't often get to check out his physical profile in each episode, but this is it. Of course, during character creation, my main concern was speed. I wanted a super fast character because we started in his Runaway Slave, that's what it's called, scenario, which obviously has the name Runaway in it, so we had to run, and we were successful. So Anyway, that's not the point. I've got my shelter constructed. My cordage is out here. Let's pick all this stuff up and start to dry it. Boom, big old 50-foot batches. Now I'm hoping this is enough cordage for this big old monster, 2 big monster elks that we caught, but I don't know. Thing is, too, I'm going to have to lug it from the cellar here. Oh, I actually moved it, didn't I? But that's okay. I mean, that's just kind of the downside to killing 2 animals basically back to back like that, but it's got its benefits, too. We're not going to go hungry, that's for sure. It's small hours of the morning. Week has emerged from his cave. All the meat preservation is complete. 469 cuts here, guys, in 24 to 23 days. But I almost forgot to bring these pooches down here. Some bones. Look at that. They're totally out of bones over here. Oh my gosh. I might have to actually do some more hunting just to get them bones. There you go, guys. There's 6 more bones for you. Tell them each to eat. Yeah, there you go. Lady in anger. Haha. Nothing in my little trap here. In fact, I'll probably just go ahead and disable this. Boom. There we go. And we'll leave it there. I don't care about a snare trap. I can't remember where I got that from, but we picked it up from somewhere. I didn't craft it. Okay, so we got a little watering hole here. Now, a very important part of the processing of a kill is the skin. So I've got 2 of them, and they're both ginormous, close to 20 pounds here, this one. And we're going to clean both first, and then, of course, I'll just go through. I might tan or dehair one of them, I should say. Turn it a little bit more leather. Couldn't hurt, right? I don't know. At the same time, maybe I'll just do them both right now. That way I won't have to worry about, leaving one here for weeks on end. But either way, I won't make you sit through the boring parts of it. But it is a lot of work. And it's good, though. It's good hard work. Keeps Week healthy. Well, I'm glad I didn't make that one fur into leather, because I've got plenty of it. A 9-pound and an 8-pound piece of leather. We're good on that stuff. But I did finish those 2 furs, and like I said, we've got 2 harsh furs. I've got a 3rd one here. We used a little bit of this, but I picked it up, and there's good reason for that. While I was waiting for some of the stages of these furs to finish, I went out and just looked around. Yes, I was actually hunting, but I just can't resist, guys. But, oh, they're still here. Good. I was going to say I actually spotted some foreign traders on the map, and it looks like they stuck around, so that's quite lucky. Actually, they usually generally stick to an area. If you see them once, you can kind of return to that general area, and you'll see them pop up typically. But anyway, let's go ahead and encounter them. They are open in an open field too, which is very nice. That means we'll probably get to see and trade with all of them. Oh, there's a lot. All right, so I'll shout at this guy. He's a little too far. Oh, there's a tree in my way. Now, I don't expect to get too much, just because we don't have a whole lot. Like those 3 furs, they're very poor quality. A fine hand axe. Believe it or not, I actually have an order for a fine hand axe in with a blacksmith somewhere. I think it's over in the Sealed Tribe lands, but I'm tempted to go ahead and try it. Damn, let's see what the other ones have, and then we'll make a judgment at the end. Oh, wow. Second guy has a masterwork longbow, 10 fine arrows, some jewelry, broadsword. Well, like I said, let's look at all of them, and then we'll make our decision. Okay, we got another fine hand axe, crossbow, and 17 arrows. Someone recently commented and mentioned I should try a crossbow run, so I can tell you my next playthrough is already starting to formulate in my head, thanks to some great comments and suggestions out there, but I think crossbow might be part of that run. Unfortunately, not this run. Oh, here we got a spear, fine spear, broadsword, and a fine round shield. This guy has a woodman's axe, mace, hand axe, masterwork short bow. That might not be bad for our weak little character. I promise we're almost done. One more to go. Mail cowl and battle sword. That mail cowl, that might be what I go for. Okay, yeah, this guy's only got 2 short swords and a round shield. I don't care about that. So let's talk to the second to last guy, which was this guy. Talk to me. Let's throw that mail cowl up there. That'll be good. Help us Of course, that's chainmail. And I want to offer him something. So we hit space, offer an item. Of course, now these foreign traders only take furs. I don't even know why it shows you the rest of your inventory. They'll just reject any of it outright. Let's throw this crappy one up here. Doubled. Oh, we're going to have to give them all 3. Oh, are you kidding me? It's just a few more things away. Dang it. So, yeah, that's not going to work. If I try to do like some arrows, we want furs, tanned furs, thick and fine furs of the north. You understand? What you have offered is just a few more things away. So, shoot, no male cow today. Well, after another review of their goods, I decided we'll just go ahead and leave that group. It's unfortunate, but I could have gone for like that fine arrows, maybe gotten a handful of those, but ultimately, if there were superior broadhead arrows, I might do that. But no big deal. We'll just drop these first. Actually, no, we're going to keep them. And I'll tell you what, we're going to grab a few other things. I keep leaving my axe behind, and I think I'm going to continue to do that. No, let's pick it up. Actually, we'll take our broadhead axe in case we do want to set up in another, another cave. We'll definitely want that axe with us. But we also need some meat, so let's just go ahead and grab all of it. We might end up trading or even hiring an NPC, and if we do that, we're going to want all the meat we got. Now, of course, we don't have to worry because we've got a bunch of meat right here too, so even if I were to completely go through all of this stuff, which this is a substantial amount here, we've still got some backup in about a month. Okay, we have the dogs. We've got all the gear. I'm carrying most of it. If I happen to need to drop some of it, we can always push it onto the dogs, at least some of it. But either way, enough talking. Let's hit the world map, leave our home sweet home behind. And the question is, do we want to go north and continue to explore this way, eastward, hopefully finding more caves along the coast? Or should I go ahead and just hit this spot and start to make this our second home over here? I don't know. I do really want to go back to this cave and look at it again. Like I said, maybe even set it up with a little firewood and stuff. But at the same time, I really enjoy just exploring, you know? So let's go a little bit further to the east here along the northern coast. Maybe until we get like to the Owl Tribe lands or just somewhere. Or until we find a really nice cave set up too. Alternately, I think we decided that this cave was really nice. Not the tiny cave, the awesome cave. Yeah, I talked about this one being really great, and it is, because there's a whole bunch of surrounding territory that we can hunt in. So I think we were going to move everything up here, but I'm never satisfied, guys. I got to keep exploring, looking for more. And ultimately, it is a good thing to open up, you know, especially areas like this, which are really close to our home. So, I mean, at the very least, I'm just going to do some exploration here while we can still cross the ice, because believe it or not, we are rapidly approaching the spring months, guys. But let's do a little time lapse here and search the area together. Well, that was a fun little exploration, pretty uneventful. Got some decent exploration done. Didn't quite make it to the Owl Tribe lands, but I definitely got bored with it after a while, not finding any good caves along that coast up there. You definitely need to go a little bit inland, I think, to hit most of the mountains, but I was just hoping we'd get real super lucky. I think this spot that we're at and the second one that I've labeled Awesome Cave, this one's probably the best bet up here, especially with all this openness and access to the coast. But what we are going to do is head back down to this one, I think. Let's go here, explore inland a little bit, and start to get this place ready. Like I said, we are getting close to the spring, guys. So we're going to leave the meat here. Obviously, I can't really do anything with the preparing meat, but everything else is coming with us. The stuff that I've already got on me. And I want to make sure I bring a little bit of yarn here. Let's grab that too. I've got some nettle yarn, but we'll leave that at this location. The broad heads, I'll just leave them. They're not that big a deal to me. And that's good. Everything else we can get at the other location. All the wood products. Oh, maybe I should take a little leather in case we want to do some crafting too. All right, that didn't put me overweight, did it? Nope. All right, so let's do this. We'll have to make this trip together because, at this time of the year, we've got food, water. It's going to be just a quick dash. Let's decide. So from here, if we just go straight diagonal down, I can't go diagonal on the map, but it's pretty much going to put us a little bit too far south of it. So I like to try and take new paths. So I don't want to travel along these same routes that I've already cleared. So let's try and find a different trajectory. We'll head this way, open up a little bit of new stuff. Where are we at? Yeah, if we keep heading this way just a little bit, we'll run into some of the shadows, the darkness, the fog of war. I don't know. I feel calling a fog of war feels a little inappropriate because there's no war going on. Maybe that's not true, though, because the Nurpezit, it is a constant. They're constantly hostile. So maybe that is the war. Okay, whoops. Let's see here. Just a little bit farther south, and then we can turn west. All right, let's turn west. Here we go. Ooh, a squirrel squeaking in the north. Well, we're just going to leave that. God, I've seen like 3 badgers today traveling about. I guess late winter is the badger season. Okay, I do love just being able to travel right over the water, or the ice, I should say. It's the best part of this time of year. Okay, how close are we? Haha, we're almost there. Look at that. Ooh, we can almost see our cave. It's almost in sight. Now, unfortunately, there are portions of the night where, I didn't open up any of the map, but that's okay. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. We did notice there's a little bit of dark spot here that, of course, indicates to me there's open treeless areas, which is great for on-land hunting and stuff. But, of course, the point of coming to this cave is to do hunting from the sea. As I mentioned previously, we're going to do some seal hunting. This is going to be it, too. It's a sneaky little cave. You got to kind of cross here. There's some cliff faces, but it's cleared. We've already checked it out. I guess an animal could have moved in the meantime, but I'm just blindly walking through here. Who cares? It's got this interesting little cubby hole back here, a little nook hideaway. We could put stuff back there, but it's a decent size, and I can work with this opening. It's a little bit big, but if we want to block it off with a wall piece or two and a door, I think it's doable. We'll have to think about that more, but this is going to be our home from now on. And the best part is there's a lot of wood here. The downside is I don't see any water source. Obviously we do have the coast just like 4 or 5 tiles away, but it's much more convenient if I can just pop right outside the shelter, or the cave, and process skins and drink water. But either way, not the end of the world. We can figure something out. And I think with the mods and stuff, can we dig a well? We might be able to, or at least get a barrel of water. You know what I'm saying? So we have a large supply. But either way, guys, I think this is probably a good place to end it. We'll worry about all our planning and beautifying of the cave in the coming episodes and stuff, waiting for the spring thaw to come. But I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. Let me know down in the comments section. Of course, I always love hearing from you guys. Appreciate it very much. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all on the next one. Hey everyone, I just want to give a personal thank you to my Patreon supporters. Their contributions help make my work possible, and I am tremendously grateful to them. I'd also like to extend an invitation to you to help support my work on Patreon as well. Your donations allow me to upgrade my PC and avoid the dreaded hardware despair. It also gives me more time to devote to new projects and create longer content such as live streaming. No matter what you decide, thank you for visiting my channel.